Tilt, 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 sexy. I'm not wearing ties anymore because it's it's so effing hot. So this is going to be one take, best take you've ever seen. Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. What are your hopes and dreams for the day? Any summer plans I should know about? Hashtag best summer ever. Happy finals if you have finals this week. Thank you for the thumbs up. Lots of fun and diverse topics in this episode. And then bonus Glee project recap on my second channel. So watch this and then go watch that. And I hope no flies or spiders show up in this video. I'll break it, I'll sneak it, I'll fly on the wall. I've had a problem with bugs lately. You and your bugs, Harvey Klinger, you're so buggy. What's that from? I'm a social. Love you, bitch. I whip it out whenever I can. What the fuck? I had to have it. What the fuck? So you know I'm a big Glee fan, even though I mock it because sometimes it's terrible. But Ryan Murphy has spilled some dirt on what to expect next year. The main characters are going to be graduating, which is good because Puck looks like he stayed back 12 times, and new cast members will be introduced next season, including the Glee Project winner, who will be in at least 7 episodes. Season 3 will also have more focus on character. Only 1 musical tribute episode, thank God. No guest stars and fewer songs. Yay on the guest stars, boo on the song part, unless the writing is really good. So make the writing really good. Sue will be running for Congress. Mr. Shu will have a better storyline, and big news, there might be a spinoff. OMG, thank God. Who will it be? Rachel, Brittany, Kurt? Who would you most want to see in a spinoff? Leave a comment below, ho. The most requested topic for this episode was that 51-year-old man marrying that 16-year-old girl. First of all, ew. Second of all, gross. Third of all, the happy couple is Doug Hutchison and Courtney Stodden. I don't know how to say their names. Doug, you may know from The Green Mile or Lost, or probably you just know him now from being a creepy son of a bitch. And Courtney, wow. Let me tell you about this girl. She's 16. She is an aspiring country singer. She has a YouTube channel where she posts songs, I guess you would call them that. One of her songs is called Don't Put It On Me, and by on, I assume she means clothes. It certainly doesn't mean a 51-year-old penis, because she's all good with that being on her. In the video, she is lip-syncing worse than Rachel Berry, singing worse than Kesha, and she's drinking and something, and she dyed her poodle's ears pink, and bitch, that last part set me over the edge. Get shit-faced, marry some old dude, rape my ears with your music, leave the damn poodle out of this. And P.S., I'm gonna say this, we're all thinking it, how in God's green earth is this girl 16? How could 16 years possibly take a toll and do that to your face? And her parents approve of the marriage. If you go to her website and you want to book her, you have to email her 51-year-old husband, which sounds like a hooker. Her mother, who is probably 18, that's all I can think of. Mom is 18, had this creature when she was 2, and her birth defect is that she looks like a 40-year-old lady. It's very common in some geographic regions. Mom tells Radar Online Courtney is a beautiful girl. She has real breasts, real lips. She's not plastic. Thanks, Mom. Way to pimp her out. What do you think? Are you happy for them? Creeped out? A little of both? I guess in a few years this won't matter when she's 46 and he's dead. Her videos are so creepy, so sexual, and nobody thinks she's 16. I mean, you know, if 40 is the new 20, I guess 16 is the new 40. Yes! And some bitch I don't care about versus some bitch I don't care about news. Bristol Palin is going after Meghan McCain in her new book. The book is being sponsored by Bartles and James and Trojans. Bristol says Meghan was always checking her family out and complaining, and this is different from the rest of the world. How? She also says something about how the McCains had a lot of fancy luggage and constant helpers to do hair and makeup. Well, I'm sure you have lots of help doing your hair and makeup now, Bristol Palin, with that face. Oh, I had a deviated chin. I couldn't sleep at night. Sad lipo face. Thumbs down for Roger Ebert, who everyone was so, into him because, he had medical problems and a black wife. And we love this guy, but now he is Twitter enemy number 1. You know the story, right? Ryan Dunn from Jackass died, and Mr. Ebert tweeted, "Friends don't let jackasses drive drunk." The collective thud heard around the world. Everyone was like, oh, bad timing. Speaking of bad timing, Joy Behar. Don't follow her. People always retweet. Worst tweeter ever. It's like pun, bomb. Don't follow. I like her on the Twitter. Sucks at it. Ebert followed up with a blog explaining himself, and Jackass star Bam was mad. Scandal. Death is tough. Tweeting about death is tough. All I know at this point is, and we all know this, we know the death was violent, and don't drink and drive. A message to everybody, duh. And think before you tweet. And while I'm thinking about that, I'm still thinking about that poodle. Damn you, Courtney, 16-year-old. I'm thinking about. I'm like, don't drink and drive, and I'm flashing to the poodle. I don't know what. Maybe she was drinking. She was on a boat and drinking, and pink poodle. Hey, guess what? I have a Tumblr. I'm just kidding. Number one rule of Tumblr. Kingsley, don't talk about Tumblr outside of Tumblr. Well, I've just added an addendum to that, and I can talk about whatever I want, whenever I want, bitch. Tumble that. Heidi Montag has lost 27 pounds after exercising 14 hours a day for 2 months. Congrats, you're such a role model. You were the biggest loser, seriously. Literally. How does a magazine interview her and be like, and not be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? No, they ask her, tell us about your diet. Tell us about your favorite makeup. How are things with you and Spencer? Who is the poor idiot who has to sit and interview Heidi Montag? I would just look her right in the tits and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Singer Joss Stone is the victim. Joss, it's a girl. Joss, 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 yeah. The Flopsy is the victim of an alleged murder and kidnapping plot. I don't really like her. I don't know why, but I guess now that she was almost murdered, I guess I can't really dislike her anymore. Thoughts? I'm sure Leanne Rimes is watching this thinking, maybe I should be attempted murdered and kidnapped and then Buck would like me. Not a chance, ho! Nick Lachey and Vanessa Minnello are getting married, and it'll be the focus of a TLC series, Nick and Vanessa's Dream Wedding. This is the worst video ever. Who are these? I'm talking about like the most Bristol pale and Vanessa Minnello. This video sucks. First of all, we've seen Nick Lachey get married on TV and it didn't work out. Isn't this kind of embarrassing to do it again? And he and Vanessa put out a statement. We're lucky enough to have such passionate and loving fans, and this is the best way to share our exciting journey. Who are their fans? And Vanessa, who is Vanessa Minnello? Who is a fan of theirs? And she's so boring. What do we call her? Brooke Burke, Samantha Harris, what do we call Vanessa Minnello? They're all the same. What's the word? Pedestrian, ocean of bland. And she was funny on 30 Rock, that one episode, so I hope she acts like that on the show and not like herself. Finally, you wanted me to review the new Chris Brown video, Feet Justin Bieber. Ew, feet. I wrote FT. Is that what it's? Feet. All I can think of is Selena's dirty feet. It's an interesting pairing because Bieber is so beloved and Chris Brown is so scary. And it's an interesting, I just feel, but he ends up with eventually it's Justin Bieber. So anyway, that was not a fully fleshed out thought. I'm just going to keep filming because it's hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Nipple. Chris Brown does a handstand, and that's, do what you do. Show off your skills. I was going to stop and do a handstand, but it's hot. Justin gives his girlfriend a necklace, and suddenly a car is on fire, which is universal, the sign for shit's about to go down. I guess some disaster happened because the sky was falling, but they were standing right next to you, which is the title of the song, so good job. I like the song better than the video. Chris Brown responds to disaster like any sensible person and rocks his best Michael Jackson moves, and if that doesn't save the planet, I don't know what the heck will. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you're black or white. I just want that lady next to you, blah blah blah. Oh, and then crap, at the end, Justin kisses the girl, and all the comments are like, I can't believe he kissed her, hashtag poor Selena. And you are so far removed from reality, I can't even talk to you right now. What the bach? I was going to make another joke, but ran out of jokes. You can only joke, like 2 jokes. I was like in one paragraph, and the dogs are barking. This video is over. I was not afraid of the spiders. I was not afraid of the flies. I didn't even take an account to the dog. Shut your mouth or I will dye your ears pink, bitch. Thanks for watching. Thanks for rating this episode. Thumbs up. So many topics. Did you make it this far? If you made it this far, right. I made it this far, Buck. I made it this far and I liked it. I made it this far and you can, write something sexy. Go watch my Glee cap. I'm going to film it right now. It's probably going to be loopy. And I showed you my nipple in the middle of this video because it was like going so well. So I'm like, here's my nipple. It was there. That's what happens, J-Lo. You're just sitting there during an interview. It's like, don't talk about my acting. Don't talk about my singing.